preside.
Presidir.
She will preside the meeting.
Ela vai presidir a reunião.
She will preside the meeting.
She will preside the meeting.
Inhale.
Inalar.
Inhale deeply.
Inale profundamente.
Inhale deeply.
Inhale deeply.
Lodge.
Alojamento.
They stayed at a lodge.
Eles ficaram em um alojamento.
They stayed at a lodge.
They stayed at a lodge.
Dictator.
Ditador.
The dictator ruled harshly.
O ditador governou duramente.
The dictator ruled harshly.
The dictator ruled harshly.
Utter.
Total.
That was utter chaos.
Aquilo foi caos total.
That was utter chaos.
That was utter chaos.
Crouch.
Agachar.
He had to crouch down.
Ele teve que se agachar.
He had to crouch down.
He had to crouch down.
Sensibility.
Sensibilidade.
She has great sensibility.
Ela tem grande sensibilidade.
She has great sensibility.
She has great sensibility.
Trademark.
Marca registrada.
The logo is a trademark.
O logotipo é uma marca registrada.
The logo is a trademark.
The logo is a trademark.
Modeling.
Modelagem.
She is into modeling.
Ela está na modelagem.
She is into modeling.
She is into modeling.
Contender.
Competidor.
She is a strong contender.
Ela é uma competidora forte.
She is a strong contender.
She is a strong contender.
Infinite.
Infinito.
The universe is infinite.
O universo é infinito.
The universe is infinite.
The universe is infinite.
Qualification.
Qualificação.
She has a qualification.
Ela tem uma qualificação.
She has a qualification.
She has a qualification.
Unlimited.
Ilimitado.
They have unlimited access.
Eles têm acesso ilimitado.
They have unlimited access.
They have unlimited access.
Prairie.
Pradaria.
The prairie is wide.
A pradaria é vasta.
The prairie is wide.
The prairie is wide.
Prohibition.
Proibição.
The prohibition is strict.
A proibição é rígida.
The prohibition is strict.
The prohibition is strict.
Gossip.
Fofoca.
They love to gossip.
Eles adoram fofocar.
They love to gossip.
They love to gossip.
Polar.
Polar.
Polar bears live in the Arctic.
Ursos polares vivem no Ártico.
Polar bears live in the Arctic.
Polar bears live in the Arctic.
Strategist.
Estrategista.
He's a good strategist.
Ele é bom estrategista.
He's a good strategist.
He is a good strategist.
Vest.
Colete.
He wore a vest.
Ele usou colete.
He wore a vest.
He wore a vest.
Deepen.
Aprofundar.
They need to deepen their knowledge.
Eles precisam aprofundar seus conhecimentos.
They need to deepen their knowledge.
They need to deepen their knowledge.
Reformer.
Reformador.
He is a social reformer.
Ele é reformador social.
He is a social reformer.
He is a social reformer.
Loved.
Amado.
He felt loved.
Ele se sentiu amado.
He felt loved.
He felt loved.
Submarine.
Submarino.
The submarine is deep underwater.
O submarino está bem debaixo d'água.
The submarine is deep underwater.
The submarine is deep underwater.
Pending.
Pendente.
The decision is pending.
A decisão está pendente.
The decision is pending.
The decision is pending.
Probable.
Provável.
It's probable he will come.
É provável que ele venha.
It's probable he will come.
It's probable he will come.
Serial.
Serial.
She watches serial dramas.
Ela assiste a dramas seriados.
She watches serial dramas.
She watches serial dramas.
Interestingly.
Curiosamente.
Interestingly, he agreed.
Curiosamente, ele concordou.
Interestingly, he agreed.
Interestingly, he agreed.
Clown.
Palhaço.
The clown is funny.
O palhaço é engraçado.
The clown is funny.
The clown is funny.
Fascination.
Fascinação.
He has a fascination with stars.
Ele tem uma fascinação com estrelas.
He has a fascination with stars.
He has a fascination with stars.
Tout.
Promover.
They tout their products.
Eles promovem seus produtos.
They tout their products.
They tout their products.
Chant.
Cantar.
The fans chant loudly.
Os fãs cantam alto.
The fans chant loudly.
The fans chant loudly.
Restrain.
Conter.
Restrain your emotions.
Contém as suas emoções.
Restrain your emotions.
Restrain your emotions.
Solitary.
Solitário.
He leads a solitary life.
Ele leva uma vida solitária.
He leads a solitary life.
He leads a solitary life.
Arguably.
Discutivelmente.
He is arguably the best.
Ele é discutivelmente o melhor.
He is arguably the best.
He is arguably the best.
Seafood.
Frutos do mar.
I love seafood.
Eu amo frutos do mar.
I love seafood.
I love seafood.
Composite.
Composto.
The material is composite.
O material é composto.
The material is composite.
The material is composite.
Clap.
Aplaudir.
They clap loudly.
Eles aplaudem alto.
They clap loudly.
They clap loudly.
Badge.
Distintivo.
Show your badge.
Mostre seu distintivo.
Show your badge.
Show your badge.
Amusement.
Diversão.
The park offers amusement.
O parque oferece diversão.
The park offers amusement.
The park offers amusement.
Landfill.
Aterro sanitário.
The landfill is full.
O aterro sanitário está cheio.
The landfill is full.
The landfill is full.
Deaf.
Surdo.
He is deaf.
Ele é surdo.
He is deaf.
He is deaf.
Beverage.
Bebida.
I want a cold beverage.
Eu quero uma bebida gelada.
I want a cold beverage.
I want a cold beverage.
Ammunition.
Munição.
They have enough ammunition.
Eles têm munição suficiente.
They have enough ammunition.
They have enough ammunition.
Implicit.
Implícito.
The meaning is implicit.
O significado é implícito.
The meaning is implicit.
The meaning is implicit.
Stain.
Mancha.
The shirt has a stain.
A camisa tem uma mancha.
The shirt has a stain.
The shirt has a stain.
Linguistic.
Linguístico.
She has linguistic skills.
Ela tem habilidades linguísticas.
She has linguistic skills.
She has linguistic skills.
Inquire.
Perguntar.
I need to inquire about this.
Eu preciso perguntar sobre isso.
I need to inquire about this.
I need to inquire about this.
Premature.
Prematuro.
The baby is premature.
O bebê é prematuro.
The baby is premature.
The baby is premature.
Exploitation.
Exploração.
Exploitation is unfair.
A exploração é injusta.
Exploitation is unfair.
Exploitation is unfair.
Crater.
Cratera.
The crater is deep.
A cratera é profunda.
The crater is deep.
The crater is deep.
Referendum.
Referendo.
A referendum was held.
Referendo foi realizado.
A referendum was held.
A referendum was held.
Translator.
Tradutor.
He is a translator.
Ele é tradutor.
He is a translator.
He is a translator.
Vibrant.
Vibrante.
The colors are vibrant.
As cores são vibrantes.
The colors are vibrant.
The colors are vibrant.
Mourn.
Lamentar.
They mourn the loss.
Eles lamentam a perda.
They mourn the loss.
They mourn the loss.
Poetic.
Poético.
The speech was poetic.
O discurso foi poético.
The speech was poetic.
The speech was poetic.
Suspected.
Suspeito.
He is a suspected thief.
Ele é ladrão suspeito.
He is a suspected thief.
He is a suspected thief.
Pear.
Pera.
The pear is ripe.
A pera está madura.
The pear is ripe.
The pear is ripe.
Bolster.
Reforçar.
Bolster your argument.
Reforce seu argumento.
Bolster your argument.
Bolster your argument.
Elicit.
Evocar.
The joke elicited laughter.
A piada evocou risadas.
The joke elicited laughter.
The joke elicited laughter.
Conquer.
Conquistar.
They will conquer the land.
Eles vão conquistar a terra.
They will conquer the land.
They will conquer the land.
Battered.
Surrado.
The house is battered.
A casa está surrada.
The house is battered.
The house is battered.
Siren.
Sirene.
The siren is loud.
A sirene é alta.
The siren is loud.
The siren is loud.
Incoming.
Entrante.
The incoming call is urgent.
A chamada entrante é urgente.
The incoming call is urgent.
The incoming call is urgent.
Vacant.
Vago.
The seat is vacant.
O assento está vago.
The seat is vacant.
The seat is vacant.
Complement.
Complemento.
The wine complements the meal.
O vinho complementa a refeição.
The wine complements the meal.
The wine complements the meal.
Splash.
Respingo.
The splash was big.
O respingo foi grande.
The splash was big.
The splash was big.
Prestige.
Prestígio.
He has great prestige.
Ele tem grande prestígio.
He has great prestige.
He has great prestige.
Oblige.
Obrigar.
They oblige him to go.
Eles o obrigam a ir.
They oblige him to go.
They oblige him to go.
Lunar.
Lunar.
We saw a lunar eclipse.
Nós vimos eclipse lunar.
We saw a lunar eclipse.
We saw a lunar eclipse.
Secondly.
Em segundo lugar.
Secondly, we need help.
Em segundo lugar, precisamos de ajuda.
Secondly, we need help.
Secondly, we need help.
Bearing.
Rolamento.
The bearing is worn out.
O rolamento está desgastado.
The bearing is worn out.
The bearing is worn out.
Multicultural.
Multicultural.
The city is multicultural.
A cidade é multicultural.
The city is multicultural.
The city is multicultural.
Loaf.
Pão.
She baked a loaf of bread.
Ela assou um pão.
She baked a loaf of bread.
She baked a loaf of bread.
Bust.
Busto.
The bust is sculpted well.
O busto está bem esculpido.
The bust is sculpted well.
The bust is sculpted well.
Territorial.
Territorial.
The animal is territorial.
O animal é territorial.
The animal is territorial.
The animal is territorial.
Pierce.
Perfurar.
Needles pierce skin.
Agulhas perfuram a pele.
Needles pierce skin.
Needles pierce skin.
Mimic.
Imitar.
Kids often mimic adults.
Crianças muitas vezes imitam adultos.
Kids often mimic adults.
Kids often mimic adults.
Landlord.
Proprietário.
He is the landlord.
Ele é o proprietário.
He is the landlord.
He is the landlord.
Bunker.
Bunker.
They hid in the bunker.
Eles se esconderam no bunker.
They hid in the bunker.
They hid in the bunker.
Dislike.
Aversão.
She has a strong dislike for it.
Ela tem uma forte aversão a isso.
She has a strong dislike for it.
She has a strong dislike for it.
Displace.
Deslocar.
Floods displace people.
Inundações deslocam pessoas.
Floods displace people.
Floods displace people.
Casually.
Casualmente.
He dressed casually.
Ele se vestiu casualmente.
He dressed casually.
He dressed casually.
Inaudible.
Inaudível.
His voice was inaudible.
A voz dele estava inaudível.
His voice was inaudible.
His voice was inaudible.
Void.
Vazio.
The space is void.
O espaço é vazio.
The space is void.
The space is void.
Gradual.
Gradual.
It was a gradual change.
Foi uma mudança gradual.
It was a gradual change.
It was a gradual change.
Bilateral.
Bilateral.
It was a bilateral agreement.
Foi acordo bilateral.
It was a bilateral agreement.
It was a bilateral agreement.
Commute.
Deslocamento.
His daily commute is long.
Seu deslocamento diário é longo.
His daily commute is long.
His daily commute is long.
Enrich.
Enriquecer.
Books enrich the mind.
Livros enriquecem a mente.
Books enrich the mind.
Books enrich the mind.
Marsh.
Pântano.
They walked in the marsh.
Eles caminharam no pântano.
They walked in the marsh.
They walked in the marsh.
Hillside.
Encosta.
They live on a hillside.
Eles moram em uma encosta.
They live on a hillside.
They live on a hillside.
Genetically.
Geneticamente.
The plants are genetically modified.
As plantas são geneticamente modificadas.
The plants are genetically modified.
The plants are genetically modified.
Accepted.
Aceito.
The offer was accepted.
A oferta foi aceita.
The offer was accepted.
The offer was accepted.
Forthcoming.
Próximo.
The report is forthcoming.
O relatório é próximo.
The report is forthcoming.
The report is forthcoming.
Coconut.
Cocô.
I like coconut water.
Eu gosto de água de cocô.
I like coconut water.
I like coconut water.
Millionaire.
Milionário.
She is a millionaire.
Ela é milionária.
She is a millionaire.
She is a millionaire.
Fastest.
Mais rápido.
He is the fastest runner.
Ele é o corredor mais rápido.
He is the fastest runner.
He is the fastest runner.
Greed.
Ganância.
Greed leads to problems.
A ganância leva a problemas.
Greed leads to problems.
Greed leads to problems.
Homosexual.
Homossexual.
He is homosexual.
Ele é homossexual.
He is homosexual.
He is homosexual.
Pest.
Praga.
The garden has a pest.
O jardim tem uma praga.
The garden has a pest.
The garden has a pest.
Weary.
Cansado.
He felt weary after work.
Ele se sentiu cansado após o trabalho.
He felt weary after work.
He felt weary after work.